Good morning. Give me just a sec.
Good morning.
Good morning, you guys. All right, so Tuesday, we're going to be hitting upper body, all things upper body. Okay. You may need to have a couple of different sets of weights, just depending on which muscles we are working. Make sure everything feels tough, feels easy. You need heavier weights. Okay. Okay, we are going to start out with rows, but we're going to do these a little bit different. So, we're going to take our weights, we're going to lean forward, and we're going to extend and sweep them back. Okay, sweeping them back. We are still bending our elbows, but we want our weights to be lower. I don't want your weights to come any higher than like your hips, okay? So we extend from here and sweep up instead of totally pull back, sweep, okay? Let them come forward, sweep, right? Ready? Go for it. No higher than your hips. When your weights come back, we should be targeting our back muscle. Almost there. And rest. Come on up. Okay, next up, we're going to go curl and press. Okay, so it's a standard curl, palms up in front of our body. Curl, flip your hands, and press. Okay, just like so. Making sure we hit that full range of motion all the way up, all the way down. Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Okay, we're going to hit another row. targeting upper back. Okay. So, have our weights. We're going to lean forward, and our hands are going to be like this with our weights. Okay. So, lean forward, pulling up with our weights alongside our chest. Elbows are going to stick out. Okay. You are going to hit upper back and traps with this exercise. Ready? Go for it. Neutral neck. Look at the floor. Couple feet in front of you. Almost there. And rest. Okay, depending on what weights you were using, you may want to drop for this next move. These are lateral raises. They don't need super heavy weights. In fact, if you go too heavy here, you can injure yourself really badly very quickly. So just be mindful. Weights are at our sides. We're just going to raise up till our weights are at shoulder height. Okay? We're in control of our weights. If our weights are ripping our arms off as they come down, then your weights are too heavy. You have to be able to slowly let those arms come down. Ready? Go. Almost there. And rest. Okay, now we're going to hammer curl. So weights are at our sides. We want to curl up till the weights are basically on top of our shoulders and then come back down. We are trying to avoid using our body to throw our weights up. Okay. We want to work our biceps. So if you start to do that after a couple reps, just lower your weight a little bit. Remember, with curls, our elbows are close to our sides. Okay. Ready? Go for it. Remember to squeeze the heck out of your weights, or your elbows have excessive force on them. And rest. I'm going to go through all of those again. So we're starting with a row. This is our bend and sweep style row. Okay. So we're leaning forward, arms are extended. We're going to sweep. So instead of pulling straight up and down, we're starting out in front of us with our weights a little bit. Sweep. Hands don't come any higher than your hips, right? Every time your hands come back, we are squeezing our back muscles. Ready? Go for it. And rest. Get our curl and press. Again, make sure your weight is heavy enough that these suck. If they don't suck, you can go heavier. Okay. Curl and press. It's a standard curl. Curl up, flip, and press. Okay. All right, ready? Go for it. Guys, working full range. Nothing should hurt. Your muscle should definitely start burning, but that's different than pain. And rest. Next up, we're going to do rows targeting upper back. For these, we have our hands in this position. Okay. We're rowing up alongside our chest. And when weights get here, we are squeezing our shoulder blades together. Okay. If for some reason you feel like that's too much in your traps or your neck, you can hold your weights this way. Okay. Still coming up alongside your chest, right? Remember, we need a neutral neck, so looking at the floor right in front of you, okay? Ready? Go. No matter which way you're holding your weights, they're still coming up alongside your chest. Rest. Okay, we're gonna hit our lateral raises. So you do not need super heavy weights for these, right? Nothing should hurt or even feel questionable. If you have a moment where you're like, what was that? No, lower your weights, okay? Lateral raises starting out at our sides. Gonna lift our weights until they are up at shoulder height. Be mindful. You can have a little bend in your elbow. That's fine. But we don't want to look like a bird, okay? We want to raise all the way up. Elbow has to come up too. All right. All right, ready? Go for it. Got it. And rest. So next up, we are going to hit our hammer curl. Remember, hammer curl means weights are at our sides. Elbows are close to our body. They're not digging in. We're just making sure they stay near our body. Curl all the way up and all the way back down. We are trying to avoid using our whole body. Okay. All right, ready? Go for it. Remember to squeeze the heck out of your weights. Got it. And rest. Take a second. We got to do them all again. Okay, so we're going into our row where we bend and sweep. Okay. The weights hang down in front of us. We're just going to sweep them up no higher than hips. Okay. When we do these, we are targeting muscles down our back, right? Instead of just the upper back, which is what we do a lot of the time with bent over rows. So, pulling back, elbows stay along our sides. Think about squeezing muscles down your back as you pull your hands toward your hips. Okay? Ready? Go. Almost there. And rest. Next up, we're going to curl and press. Again, make sure your weights are heavy enough. We're not doing 20 reps here because we're doing them by time. So make sure that it counts. Okay. All right. Curl and press. Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Okay, moving back into our row that targets upper back. So if we have our hands this way, we're definitely going to hit shoulder and trap, which runs down from your neck, right? As well as upper back. A lot of people have trouble with their traps. So if your traps are something that bothers you and your neck is hurting, keep your hands in a neutral grip. Okay. Still rowing with your weights on the sides of your chest. When our weights come up here, we are squeezing our shoulder blades together. If you want to do them and traps are not bothersome to you, you can have your hands this way. Still rowing till the weight is at the side of our chest. Ready? Go. Control neck. Remember, we're looking at the floor in front of us for these. Almost there. And rest. Just a second. Okay, we're back at lateral raises. So lateral raises, you do not need to go heavy. Weights start out at our sides, and we're going to raise just till our weights get to shoulder height. You don't need to go any higher. Make sure that your elbow is coming up as well. Okay? Not here. Right? Ready? Go for it. And rest. Hit hammer curls. Again, hammer curls. Weights are at our sides. Elbows are close to our body. We're going to come all the way up so that our weights are on top of our shoulders, and then back down, all the way down. Okay. Your body will cheat when it gets tired. Ready? Go. Using your weights. And rest. Okay, so now we're going to do a finisher. We don't need super heavy weights here because we're going to burn out, right? So no heavy weights. The first thing that we're going to do is our 21s. We've done these before. This is where we break our bicep curl down. And so we're going to go standard curl, 7 reps only to belly button level. Okay, so we come up to our belly button and then back down, right? After 7 of those, we're going to start at belly button level and come up to our shoulders, only coming down to our belly button level, 7 reps. And then we'll do 7 reps, full range of motion, right? There's no timer for this. All right, grab your weights. We got 7 reps up to belly button level, all the way back down. After that 7, you're going to start at belly button level up to your shoulders, 7 reps. Then full range for 7. Then take a second. And now we're going to bring our shoulders out. So again, don't need super heavy weights here. This is going to suck. So we're going to take our weights. We're going to raise them all the way up like we're doing a press. We're going to count down and do 5 presses on one side. So our other hand is still up in the air, okay? Then we'll switch and do 5. And then after, we'll switch hands and we'll do 4. So basically we count down from 5. We always have a hand up in the air with a weight, okay? Don't worry, I'll walk you through it. All right, so weights up in the air like a press. With one side, we're going to press 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back up and switch to the other side. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring them back up. Now the other side is going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch for 3. 1, 2, 3. And switch. 1, 2, 3. Switching for 2. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. And then 1 on each side. Those suck. Just a second. We're going to do 21s again, and we'll repeat that one more time, and that'll be a wrap. Muscles should be hot. They feel hot now. All right, so back to 21s, which is just our bicep curls broken down. 7 reps up to belly button, then 7 reps from belly button to the top, and then full range for 7. Got it. Wait just a quick second. Okay, we're going to hit that shoulder burnout one more time. You know these suck. You do not need heavy weights here. Remember that. Okay, so both weights up. 5 on one side. Switch. Four on one side. Other. And 3 on one side. The switch. Then 2. And then 1 on each side. When you're done with those, you are done for today. Make sure to stretch it out. You're going to be very sore tomorrow. I'll see you back here on Thursday, and we'll do lower body again. Bye, guys.